Julian Sayin making his first start at quarterback. Sophomore from Carlsbad, California, played in 4 games last year. 5 for 12 passing, 84 yards, and 1 touchdown pass. That came against Western Michigan. And Ohio State will start their first possession of the season at their own 42-yard line. Claire wide right. Donaldson in the backfield. Sayin under center. 4th and 1, Ohio State at the Texas 49. And the snap to Sayin. Fakes a handoff. Sets up to throw from his 42. Looks and fires up the left side of the field. Caught, then dropped. Moving out of bounds at the 35 at Texas was the intended receiver, Max Clare, who was covered by safety Jelani McDonald coming up the left side. And the Longhorns will take over on downs with the game remaining scoreless. Julian Sayin making his first ever start. Gets the snap. Quick toss out on the right side, and that goes where Jeremiah Smith has it at the 10. Moves to the 15, and down he'll go at the 15-yard line before linebacker Anthony Hill stops receiver Jeremiah Smith. Empty backfield for quarterback Julian Sayin out of the state of California. Sayin gets the snap, drops back to throw. Looks, cocks the arm, fires up the right side, and it's caught at the 24-yard line, and that grab is made by Max Clare, knocked down for a first down at the 25-yard line as Derek Williams, safety, put him on the ground, and it's a first down pickup presented by Kroger by Max Clare.
Texas only rushed 3, dropped 8. Julian Sayin had to go through his progression there, and he found number 86, Max Clare, open for the first down of the season.
And Julian Sayin, who completed that pass, awaits the ball out of the shotgun, and he'll quickly toss on the left side. Dropped by Jeremiah Smith at the 30-yard line as he tried to turn the corner at the left. He got in front of corner Jalen Gilbo. Snap to Julian Sayin. Pressure coming, hit while throwing, and it's dropped by Jeremiah Smith out on the right flat. That ball incomplete around the 25-yard line as Texas had defenders right on Jeremiah Smith as he was about to receive that football, but it was the hit on Sayin that forced the bad play.
Yeah, and that's by Colin Simmons. You know, one of my keys was you better find out where he's going to be lined up. This time he's lined up outside the right tackle, came in unblocked, put a pretty good shot on Julian Sayin, but he was able to get the ball out to Jeremiah off Jeremiah's hand.
7 to go, Ohio State at their own 23 here in a scoreless first quarter. Julian Sayin wearing number 10 gets the snap, sets up at the 15, quick toss middle of the field. Caught Smith. He'll scoot all the way up to the 39 of Ohio State, where he's finally tackled to the Buckeye 39 by safety Jelani McDonald. Jeremiah Smith hauls it in to move the chains for a first down.
Good blitz pick up there by number 20, James Peoples. Of course, he learned from one of the best at it, Travion Henderson, last year, showing what he can do picking up those blitzes. That was the key to keeping Julian Sayin clean in that pocket.
Tight end on the right side of the line. Sayin back to pull the trigger from his own 40. Short toss right side, caught by Christian. Dropped at the Texas 45-yard line. Bennett Christian dropped by linebacker Leonga Leafau, but Bennett Christian out of the state of Georgia makes a grab on the right side. Donaldson behind him at tailback. And a fake handoff. Sayin sets up to throw from his own 46. Looks, fires up the right sideline. Incomplete. Jeremiah Smith. No flag coming on. Looked like it was some early contact from safety Grayson Littlejohn, but no penalties. That came down the right sideline.
Yeah, I saw the head linesman have his hat off. I didn't know somebody stepped off. He just must have lost it on the sideline. He heard the boo birds from the Scarlet Faithful, especially after they showed the replay.
Yeah, that ball was right at about the Texas 30-yard line. 3rd and 4, Ohio State at the Texas 44. Hinsman, the center, set to snap the football to Julian Sayin. He's got it. Looks and lofts a pass down the left side, going near the Texas 20, and it is incomplete as that's thrown for Brandon Ennis, and he was covered moving down that way by safety Grayson Littlejohn. Well, that would have been a tough catch made by Brandon Ennis going down the left side.
Personal foul, face mask on the defense, number 1. 15-yard penalty from the previous spot, automatic first down. Number 70 may stay in the game because there was a foul on his helmet.
So Colin Simmons, who was the winner of the Sean Alexander Freshman of the Year award last year, guilty of that. Sayin with a snap, back to throw. Looking, fakes a pass, rolls to his right, gets to the Texas 30, fires on the last second, threw it over the head of Jeremiah Smith. A flag comes out as Smith was at the Texas 15-yard line. He was covered back there.
Holding on the defense, number 4. 10-yard penalty from the previous spot, automatic first down.
Did you get a look at him holding him, Jim?
Yeah.
Okay.
When the quarterback's scrambling, that puts the defensive backs into stress, because you got to cover for a long time. Julian Sayin buying some extra time with his feet there, rolling out there.
Correction, the foul was on number 5.
Sayin under center with Peoples behind him at tailback. 3rd down, faking the handoff. Sayin pivoting to his right, throws out of the end zone, sails that one to Tate. Caught at the 19 on the right sideline and pushed out of bounds. Carnell Tate, he was covered closely. That ball's going to be marked at about the 18-yard line. But what a catch by Carnell Tate to give Ohio State a first down with a defender on him.
What a throw there by Julian Sayin. He had pressure from Colin Simmons, number 1, chasing him there in the end zone. As he's going back in the end zone, he just throws it up in the air to Carnell Tate, and he high-tipped that football, was able to high-point it, and end up bringing it in for a first down.
Did that with corner Malik Muhammad right there in position, but not good enough. Donaldson in the backfield next to quarterback Julian Sayin. Texan showing blitz. Sayin looking to throw. Sayin short toss right side, and it's going to be incomplete because Max Clare never turned at the 19 to look at the ball as it fell behind him while he was trying to block. In the backfield to tailback is Donaldson. Julian Sayin with the ball. Sets up at his 9, and he'll sail a pass up the left seam where it is caught, and the receiver thrown down at the 21 of Ohio State, Jeremiah Smith, as he is taken down by Texas defensive back. Peoples and Donaldson surrounding Sayin, and Smith is a deep back. Sayin will take the snap and just curl up and go forward. Maybe gets 1 yard to the 4.
Looks like Texas is heading to the locker room.
Well, that's going to be the end of the half here. Sayin working out of a shotgun. Now he's signaling a change in things as he creeps to the line and drops back in the gun. Gets the snap from Hinsman. Looks to throw. Quick toss right side. Caught Jeremiah Smith. Dumped on the right side at his own 31-yard line as Smith immediately made the catch and immediately was put down by corner Malik Muhammad. For sophomore quarterback Julian Sayin. Gets the snap. Sayin back to pass from his 22. Looks and he'll flip that up the left side. Incomplete at the 40. Jeremiah Smith was covered rather well by corner Malik Muhammad, who reached in with the left hand to bat it away.
Jeremiah Smith kind of got his hands up in the air and said there was a lot of contact on that coverage, but no flag. Ohio State will start the third quarter with a 3-and-out and send in their punter, Joe McGuire,
who will punt it away to Ryan Niblett of Texas. Sayin under center, Carson Hinsman. Gets the snap, takes it himself, and tries to move forward. We'll see if he maybe even gets just a shade past the 1-yard line as there's a whole bunch of Texas bodies because of their own 2. Sayin fakes the handoff. He's in his own end zone looking to throw. Flag thrown as Sayin rolls, runs out of the end zone, and steps out of bounds at the 2-yard line as he stepped out of bounds in front of a defensive lineman who was giving pursuit, Ethan Burke.
There are 2 fouls on the play, 1 on each team. Holding on the offense, number 75. Personal foul, hands to the face, number 18 on the defense. Those penalties offset. Replay, second down.
Whoa, what a break.
Yeah.
As we mentioned, if that penalty had occurred in the end zone, that could result in a safety. But the offsetting takes that out of play.
A do-over, Paul.
A do-over is what it is. Now a shift as Julian Sayin will work under center, Carson Hinsman. Donaldson behind him at tailback. First down, Sayin fakes the handoff, plants his feet to throw. He'll look and heave that up the left side, and it is caught at the 34, but the receiver in is dumped right away by linebacker Lianga Leafau. 3rd and 5, Ohio State from their own 37-yard line and up a touchdown. Julian Sayin in the shotgun, drops back at his 28 to pass, fires left side, caught Jeremiah Smith at his own 40. Knocks his way to the 44 where he is put on the ground after making that catch. Coming off the left sideline, stop is made by Ty Anthony Smith, linebacker, and it's another first down pickup presented by Kroger.
All right, we got 1 first down. Let's see if they can get another. That time they ran a quick slant route to Jeremiah Smith. He was able to get separation from the defensive back and pick up the first down.
Smith and Ennis wide right, Tate wide left, tight end Kazmarek was a slot left, moves slot right. Sayin in the shotgun, receives the football, fakes a handoff, looks to throw. Sayin will pump that one deep down the right side, left sideline, Tate with it, taken down in the end zone for a touchdown. Carnell Tate gathered it inside the 4, and a pass came down the left side. Tate had to fight with a defender to get that ball as it hung in the air. Derek Williams, the safety, is who was jockeying for him. Carnell Tate hauls in a touchdown pass from Julian Sayin, and it's 13-0 Ohio State.
What a play there, huh? They took a shot down the field. Able to get Carnell Tate the ball just a little bit underthrown, but he's able to track it down, pull it in, and end up in the end zone.
Carnell Tate with his 5th career touchdown catch. He had 2 of them in Chicago against Northwestern. Sayin with a snap. Sayin screens the left side. Jeremiah Smith gets to his own 10-yard line, pushes to his 15 where he is pushed out of bounds. Forced out of their safety. Michael Taff helped influence the play to go out of bounds. 2nd and 10, Ohio State from their 25. Sayin to pull the trigger. Sayin being chased all the way back to his 10, rolling to the right side, gets to his 15, throws upfield and just puts it in the ground in front of Bennett Christian at the 28 of Ohio State, where he was covered by Trey Moore. 3rd and 10, Buckeyes of their own 25, leading 14-7. Sayin to go on top with some pressure coming, throws, and it's caught left side, and it's in. It's tackled at the 30 on his own side of the field. He's surrounded by an inverted wishbone, takes the snap, goes immediately to the knee, and that's going to do it. Number 1 falls as their horns are down again here in Columbus. 14-7. Ohio State defeats Texas.